Bonjour à tous. Good morning or good day, everyone. Today, let us see Roman letter 7 in page number 35. So, first, let me explain the example given. Later on, let us go to the exercises. Clear? So, if you see the example, they have given the question as well as answer, but here I have explained the formation, how it is getting, how it is formed. That is what I have explained here. So if you see the example, what they have done is the first verb they have changed to amplify, and the second verb they have changed to conditional present. Same like this, you are going to do the remaining 5 also. So the first verb is se couper. Se couper they have changed to amplify. What is amplify? An activity happened in the past. To describe where do we use amplify? To describe an activity or to describe an habitual activity happened in the past. How it will be formed? You have to write the conjugation in present tense first. You have to write the conjugation in present tense, and from that you have to take the new conjugation, remove ons and add this amplify endings. AIS, AIS, AIT, AIT, IONS, IEZ, AIENT, AIENT. All these are amplify. Clear? So this is how this amplify is formed. Now let us go to the example. In the example, se couper is a verb. So the word se itself indicates that it is le verbe pronomino. What is le verbe pronomino? The verb pronomino describes an activity done by an individual. That is separate. Now let us just let us not go deep with this pronomino, because it is not much necessary here for this exercise, but let us see how we have to write the conjugation for this pronominal verbs. Clear? Okay. So this is se couper. Se couper, it is le verbe pronomino. So how do we frame the verb conjugation for verb pronomino is we have to add this je, me, te, se, nu, vu, again se and se. Clear? That is the only difference between the normal conjugation and the pronominal verb conjugation. Clear? Okay. So couper is an ER verb. So we are doing ER verb conjugation. All these are amplify formation, for which we are writing the present tense conjugation first. And from this present tense, we are taking this nu, first person plural. We are taking this nu and we are bringing it here, removing this ons and adding the amplify ending, which makes this amplify. Clear? Got it? Okay. So now let us move on to the second verb. What is the second verb here? It is mettre. Mettre verb, we have to change it and write it to conditional present. So what is the formation of conditional? How do we form conditional present? We have to write the future here, and from that we are taking the first person singular je and removing ai and adding this amplify endings, which makes the conditional present. So you now know the difference between conditional present and amplify. Amplify, here you are writing the present tense, and from which you are taking this nu and removing ons and adding the amplify ending, which forms the amplify. Whereas conditional present, You have to write the verb in future tense, and from that you have to take the je conjugation, remove ai, add amplify ending, which makes the conditional present. That is the difference between amplify formation and a conditional present. Okay, metr verb is an re verb. For re verb, we will remove e at the last and we will add this future endings. We will add this future endings. Clear? And from this, we are taking this one and adding amplify and adding amplify ending and form conditional present. Clear? Okay. So let us see how the answer is formed. While writing the answer, they have inserted this C. The meaning of C is if, whether, and rarely yes. There are three meanings for this C. Clear? Again, I repeat. The meaning of C is yes, whether, and if. In English, wherever we use if or whether or yes, there all we use this C. Rarely we'll use for this yes, because for yes we usually use we. So very rarely we will use this C. But whereas frequently for if or whether we use C. Clear? So first you have to write C and write Meena. That is given here in the question. You can even refer your book PDF. Meena. Clear? Then Sir Coupe. Meena is the name of a girl. So L conjugation. L conjugation amplify, if you refer, it is Sir Coupe. Clear? Here it is given. L Sir Coupe. Because Meena is L conjugation, feminine. So we are picking up this conjugation. L Sir Coupe. That is Meena se coupe au doigt. Elle mettrait un pansement. Elle mettrait un pansement. Elle mettrait, we have to pick up this conditional present. Clear? The meaning is, if Meena got hurt in her hand or got cut, she would put band-aid dressing. Pansmo means band-aid dressing. Clear? That is what the meaning is. Clear? So amplify means in English, wherever we use where or was, there all we use this amplify. Conditional present, we write wherever in English, wherever we use would. Got it? Now let us move on to the first one. Je se sentis mal, je allais chez le médecin. So the sentence is getting changed to, if I was not well, I would go to doctor's clinic. Chez le médecin means doctor's clinic. So let us see how it is getting formed here. Se sentir. It is the verb pronomino. Pronomino, we have to add this then nous, vous, se. Okay, then sentir verb conjugation, it is as follows. Son, you have to add t here, then senton, sente, then sente. Okay, this is what the sentir conjugation, and from that you are bringing this new conjugation here. Remove this ons and then add AIS, AIS, AIT, AIT, IONS, IEZ, AIENT, AIENT. All these are amplify endings. So this is amplify. Then Aller is conditional present. Aller conditional present. Clear? So aller, the radical is IR. So for this IR you are adding amplify endings. So that is what is done here. All these are amplify ending. This is how we form the conditional present. Clear? Okay. If you want, you can even do like this. First, you can write the future, and from that future, you can bring out this j'irai, and from this, you are removing this AI and adding this. If you want, you can write like this also. I have written straight away like this conditional present. Clear? Okay. Now, si je me sentais mal, j'irai chez le médecin. That is what I have explained now. If I was not well, I would go to the doctor's house. Clear? Now let us move on to the next one, B. Il sortir sous la pluie, il attraper un rhume. Rhume is actually, the spelling is R-H-U-M-E. M-E. Rhume. So, s'il sortait sous la pluie, il attrapait un rhume. Clear? So, the meaning is, if he goes out in the rain, he would catch the cold. Okay? If he goes out in the rain, he would catch the cold. So, sortir is a verb here. So, for the sortir, you are writing the present tense conjugation. All these are irregular verbs, so you have to by heart the conjugation as such. Je sors, tu sors, il sort, elle sort, nous sortons, vous sortez, il sort. So from this you are bringing this new conjugation here. Remove this ONS and then add AIS, AIS, AIT, AIT, IONS, IEZ, AIENT, AIENT. So all these are amplify endings. This is present tense and this is amplify. Clear? Now, so it's very clear this sortir verb, you are writing the you are writing sortir verb in amplify. Now let us move on to the next verb, attrape. Attrape is a ER verb. So you are adding this future endings, and from this you are bringing out this je and removing AI here, and then adding amplify ending to form the conditional present. Clear? So this is how conditional present is formed here. Then s'il sortait. Since it is IL here, we are picking up this conjugation. S'il sortait, and why it is S apostrophe here is because it is starting with vowel. Okay, it is starting with vowel. Whereas for feminine, it is C only. Here this vowel concept is not applicable. For C alone, the vowel concept is applicable only for masculine. Okay, not for feminine. Clear? Okay, so C S apostrophe IL, sortez sous la pluie, sortez. Sortez, S-O-R-T-A-I. Clear? S-O-R-T-A-I-T. S-O-R-T-A-I-T. S'il sortait sous la pluie, il attrapait. Il attraperait. Il attraperait un rhume. So, this is amplify and this is conditional praison. Clear? Okay, now let us move on to the next one. See. See, the first verb is aller and the second verb is faire. So, first verb we are writing in imperfect. First, I have written the present tense conjugation here, and from that present tense, I bought this nous allons, remove ons, add ais, ait, all these imperfect ending. Clear? Then, conditional praison, faire is a pronominal verb. It is the reflexive verb. So for this you are adding this one. And faire verb, radical is faire. And then you are adding this future endings. And from this you are bringing out this germa fere, remove ai and add amplify ending, which forms the conditional praison. Clear? Okay. Si nous allons pied nous ferions malo pied. If the meaning is, if we go out with the naked foot, without wearing shoes, we would get malo pied means pain in foot. Clear? Then what is the nous allions? What is the nous conjugation here? It is this one, nous allions. Okay, this is what imperfect is. Clear? And then nous ferions. So here you are picking up this conditional praison. It is nous ferions. So it's very clear that this verb is written in imperfect and this verb is written in conditional praison. Clear? Okay, now let us move on to the next one. D. To avoir mal à la tête, to prendre des comprimes d'aspirin. The meaning is, if you have a headache, you would take the tablets. That is what the meaning is. And then the first verb is avoir. We have to write it in imperfect. Second verb is prendre. We have to write this in conditional praison. So I have written that avoir verb, present tense conjugation. From that I am taking nous, remove ons, add the imperfect ending. So this is what imperfect is here. And now let us take second verb prendre. Prendre is a re verb. So for re verb you have to remove e at the last and add this future endings. Okay, so from this you are bringing this je here, remove ai and add imperfect ending, which makes conditional praison. Clear? Okay. Now tu. The question is tu. So what is the tu conjugation here for imperfect? Tu avais. Clear? Okay. Now tu prendre. What is the tu conjugation here in conditional praison? Tu prendre. Clear? Okay. So, si tu avais mal à la tête, tu prendrais des comprimes d'aspirin. So, this is written in imperfect and this verb is written in conditional praison. Clear? Okay. Now, let us move on to the next one. E. Vous êtes en forme ou ne pas fatigué tellement. Être verb conjugation is very irregular conjugation in imperfect. For that, the conjugation you have to memorize as such. There you need not follow any separate, the normal method for imperfect formation. Être verb alone, you have to by heart memorize the conjugation as such given. Clear? Okay, now let us move on to the next one. Se fatiguer is a verb here. Se fatigere is a verb, a reflexive verb, that is pronominal verb. We have to write that in conditional present. So for that, we have to write the future conjugation. As usual, first for since it is a pronominal verb, we have to insert all this merthers, and then fatigere is a er verb. So remove, sorry, add future endings. Okay, fatigere is a er verb, so add future endings, and then from this we are bringing this germ fatigere. Remove this ai here, remove ai and add all these amplify endings, which makes the conditional resume. So the answer will be si vous étiez en forme, vous ne vous fatiguerez pas tellement. If you are in proper form, you would not become tired. That is what if you were in proper form, you would not become tired. That is the meaning here. And since it is vous fatiguerez and the sentence is negation, you have to insert the negation between the two subjects, vous and vous. Between these two, you have to insert the ne. Okay, so this we have already seen this in the previous exercise also. Okay, you are picking up this vous fatigere, and if you and the sentence is a negation, so you have to insert the negation between these two. Clear? See, vous étiez, you have to take this vous étiez and vous fatiguerez, and then the question is in negation. Where is the question? Here. Vous ne pas se fatiguerez. So they have given the negation. It means that you have to insert negation to the sentence. You have to change the sentence to negative sentence. So what you have to do is, si vous étiez en forme, vous ne vous fatiguerez pas tellement. Clear? So you have to insert the negation between these two subjects. Ne here, and then after the verb you have to write the pas here. Clear? Got it? Hope you are very clear with these two concepts. I repeat one more time. Amplify, you have to write the present tense conjugation, and from that you have to take nous, remove ons and add amplify ending. Whereas for conditional present, you have to write the future conjugation, and from that future conjugation you have to take je, remove ai at the last and add the amplify endings, which makes the conditional present. This exercise is very, very important. Merci. Bonjour.